Download it free today.
Love how I do it. Yeah.
From airports to roads, it's set to be a busy travel week ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday. Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at Noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. Airports nationwide are bracing for a very busy Thanksgiving rush.
Yeah, today is expected to be the busiest air travel day of the year, so be prepared for long lines. We have live team coverage. Casey Montoya will have a look at the holiday forecast, but first, KTLA 5's Kimberly Chang is live at LAX with a look at the crowds there.
Yeah.
Kimberly?
Hi, yes, the busiest day for air travel during this Thanksgiving holiday period. If you take a look here at the TSA line at LAX, you can see a long line of people already. Now we have Michael over here who is traveling home for Thanksgiving. All right, and you've already been on a couple of planes, I'm assuming?
A few flights, yeah, and have a few more to catch. So yeah, it's a long journey home, but I'm excited to get there for sure.
This is a stopover for you.
This is a stopover. I'm going from here to San Francisco and then to Pittsburgh. Absolutely.
And where'd you fly from?
Tokyo, Japan.
What were you doing out there?
I was in Tokyo, Japan as a sign language interpreter for the USA Deaf Olympic wrestling team. Yeah, we were there for about 2-ish weeks, something like that. Yeah.
What a great gig.
It was a great gig. It was wonderful. It was a lot of it was a wonderful experience. There was a lot of different countries kind of coming into Japan and, you know, kind of working with a lot of different countries. It was a great experience. It was a great experience. Yeah.
And now you're headed back to Pittsburgh. You said that you have family members who are going to get the Thanksgiving dinner ready.
Right.
What are you looking forward to?
Looking forward to my aunt's home cooking, and I have a new 5-month-old baby girl at home too. So I'm excited to get home to family. Yeah,
Oh my
really
gosh,
excited.
That is so exciting.
Yeah, really.
How have things been so far? We know this is the busiest day for air travel. Have you experienced any delays, any issues?
No delays. Everything's actually been kind of effortless so far. I'm kind of curious to see what the situation is like in Pittsburgh International Airport. They're closing down one wing and they're opening up a new refurbished addition. So kind of expecting that to be kind of crazy, but we'll see. We'll see.
Fingers crossed for you right now.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's smooth sailing from here on out. We'll see.
Are you about to get in that TSA line?
Sure.
Okay.
Hopefully if they let me through. Yeah.
All right, we don't want to hold you up. I know you have to go catch your flight. Happy Thanksgiving
Thank
to
you so
you,
much.
and
Good
congrats
holidays to
again
you
on the
too.
newborn.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good one and happy holidays.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll take a look here at the airport so you can take a live look at how busy it is right now. It's actually moving pretty smoothly, guys. But again, we know that there are going to be millions of people traveling for the Thanksgiving holiday period. And so you can see here, people are happy when they can get into the shorter lines and just make their way in without any issues. Hi there, how are you? Let's see if we can talk to some folks over here. Oh, but they seem like they're trying to get in line here, so we don't want to stop the flow. Hi, how are you? Hi guys, how are you? We're with KTLA. Where are you headed?
To Chicago.
To Chicago. So far, how are things going? We know this is the busiest day for air travel.
So far, so good. Very easy. Easy parking so far. We'll see. We're clear, so I think we'll get through quickly.
What are your big plans for Thanksgiving?
Do you want to tell us? No? We're seeing her grandparents, and it's her grandfather's birthday tomorrow, so it's a double celebration.
And actually his parents.
His parents. Gotcha. Well, that sounds exciting. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping to talk with us. Have a great flight. Happy Thanksgiving. All right. Well, so far, for the people we've talked to, things are looking good. We'll be out here talking to more travelers, and we'll have more in the next hour. Sending it back to you in the studio.
Kimberly, you always find the most interesting people. That's fun.
I know. They're going to some really cool places.
Yeah. All right, thanks. Well, I'm sure we'll see you next hour. Appreciate it.
You know, she's inside the airport. Check out what it looks like outside the airport.
Oh.
Well, I'm not looking at the traffic. I'm looking at that blue sky.
That's
off
what
in
I
the
was talking
distance.
about.
Yeah.
You know, so many times we look at this and it's just still socked in, even if the rest of SoCal seeing sunshine. Not the case today, and it won't be tomorrow as well. So traffic, as we can see, heading into the airport right now, it's starting to build up. Just know, if you're going to pick someone up today, tomorrow, it's going to take a lot longer than you thought. Sunday night was crazy at LAX. 76 will be or this is what it is outside right now. Where's my brain? 76 at Los Alamitos. It is 71 in Santa Ana, 70 73 in Burbank, and 59 in Lancaster. Don't expect to see much cloud coverage for us today, so enjoy those sunny skies as temperatures will be warmer for all of us, noticeably warmer outside. This is what we're expecting. 67 for Lancaster, 75 in Burbank today, 72 for Santa Clarita, 79 for Woodland Hills along the coast, 71 in Santa Monica today, 75 here in Hollywood, 76 for Santa Ana, and 81 today for Eastvale. Back to you.
Well, turning now to developing news, police are investigating a hot prowl burglary in Studio City. Two suspects broke into a home while the occupant was actually there. Records show the home belongs to the parents of a well-known music producer. Alina Bovian is at the scene with the very latest. Hi, Alina.
Hi there, Lou. Well, that well-known music producer, he's a Grammy winner and also the husband of singer Selena Gomez. We're talking about Benny Blanco. Now, according to records, the house belongs to his parents. Now, take a look at this video. This all happened around 9 o'clock last night here on the 4000 block of Shady Glade Avenue in Studio City. This home, according to people who live in this neighborhood, say has been targeted in the past. As far as the incident last night, according to LAPD, there was a call made regarding a hot prowl burglary, not a home invasion. A hot prowl is a burglary that happens when someone is inside the home at the time of the attempted break-in. Now, the call came in at 9:15 last night. According to the 911 call, a woman was inside the house at the time and she was hiding in a room on the second floor. Officers finding broken glass where the suspects may have forced entry into the residence. It's unclear if they were armed or if they made contact with a woman. We're told that at least 2 men were seen fleeing the home once they realized someone was inside.
I get it because there are other areas of LA where high-profile families or houses are being broken into. They find out who they are. These days, you can find out where anybody lives, where anybody is, and they can have access and figure it out. So, and this is a high income area, Studio Cities. So I can see why they would try to figure it out here.
Now, according to the LAPD, they don't have suspect information at this point. Also, they cannot confirm if this home was specifically targeted because of the high-profile nature. I'm Lena Bourbon reporting live here in Studio City, KTLA 5 News.
All right, thank you, Alina. Well, this afternoon, Ukraine is seeking a face-to-face meeting between President Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. This after the Trump administration officials said that Ukraine has agreed in principle to a U.S.-backed peace plan. KTLA 5's Samantha Cortese live now in the newsroom with more on this developing story. Samantha?
Hi, Glenn. Ukraine's national security chief says President Volodymyr Zelensky may visit the White House in the next few days to complete final steps and make a deal. Today, while at the annual White House turkey pardoning ahead of Thanksgiving, President Trump said brokering an end to the war is not easy, but he says, quote, "We're going to get there."
In the last month, 25,000 soldiers have died. So I think we're getting very close to a deal. We'll find out.
U.S. and Ukrainian officials met in Geneva over the weekend. The U.S. initially proposed a 28-point plan, which required Ukraine to hand over some territory and reduce its army, and required Europe to agree that Ukraine will never be admitted to NATO. Today, Ukrainian President Zelensky addressed his country, saying there are no longer 28 points, and a peace plan is still doable but challenging. The details of the negotiated deal have not been released. The U.S. and Ukraine issued a joint statement saying the talks were productive. Zelensky also said Ukraine would not be an obstacle to peace. Meanwhile, the Kremlin says it's not seen this updated plan. This morning, Russia launched a wave of attacks on Ukraine's capital, Kyiv. Ukrainian authorities say the Russians hit residential buildings and energy infrastructure, killing 2 people. Meanwhile, American officials are meeting with Russian officials in Abu Dhabi. That's according to the AP. The war between Russia and Ukraine reignited more than 3 years ago, and since then, the U.S. committed nearly $130 billion to Ukraine. The White House this morning saying President Trump is frustrated the war is still going on.
President Trump stopped the funding of this war, but the United States is still sending or selling a big amount of weapons to NATO. We cannot do that forever, and the president wants this war to end. He is a peacetime president.
Today, Zelensky also asked for European representatives to be at his requested meeting with President Trump, saying their presence would be helpful. But just moments ago, President Trump saying on Truth Social he will not meet with Zelensky or Putin until there is a final deal. More on that development in the 1 o'clock hour. In the newsroom, Samantha Cortese, KTLA 5 News.
Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro is trying to ease tensions with the United States by showing off his dance moves during a National Student Day celebration outside the presidential palace. The song was a remix of his own recycled phrases from past speeches saying no war, yes peace. Last week, he pulled a similar stunt by performing John Lennon's Imagine. The U.S. has significantly increased its military presence near Venezuela and across the Caribbean as part of a campaign targeting drug trafficking operations in the region. I cannot believe I just read that. All right, more of your headlines are next here at noon.
I can't believe we watched it. Also, KTLA 5's Lauren Lister.